So I'm lucky today to be joined by Cara Harbstreet, who's a dietitian expert on food. And Cara is going to be joining us at our next Dinner is Grown event. And Cara, great to see you again.
I remember the event last year in vivid detail, and that was one of the reasons that I was so excited to be invited to attend the second round. I'm really looking forward to it.
Cara, what were your takeaways from when we got together last time?
One of the biggest takeaways for me was being able to sit and enjoy a meal with such a diverse group. I mean, we had farmers from all over the area. We had people from the media, other people working in healthcare, such as myself. And that was one of the biggest benefits, just that diversity of questions that we were hearing. And we got into some really great conversation around the table.
Well, that's good. I think this is all about making connections, right? Because sometimes the farm feels a long way from the supermarket shelf. And I think the more we can bring people together to understand more about how food is grown and how it impacts our lives is really, really important.
You know, hearing these stories straight from the source can eliminate some of the middleman, so to speak. And I think that's one of the things that can really make a memorable discussion. So when you're hearing things straight from the farm or having a conversation directly with a farmer, I think that does instill a lot more trust that at the end of the day, the foods that you're buying in the grocery store are safe, that they are nutritious, and ultimately a good choice for you and your family. Tell us a little bit more about the farmers that you've invited this time around and what we might expect to come out of the conversation.
I think this time around we've got farmers that represent an even broader cross-section, farmers from up and down the east coast of the United States that represent traditional row crops, corn, soybeans, cotton, but also specialty crops. We've got growers that are producing, fresh vegetables for local markets as well. I think it's going to be a great evening. I'm sure there'll be lots of dialogue and discussion, but you're going to hear from farmers who care deeply, just as you do, about the food they grow and the food we all eat. Well, Cara, it's been great to catch up with you. Looking forward to seeing you virtually here for our event. It's going to be a great time. Thanks for joining us, and look forward to seeing you there.
And likewise, Paul, I've enjoyed this conversation. And if this is any preview of what's to come, I know tonight's event will be even better. So thank you.
Thanks, Cara. See you then.